Good morning, boys and girls. I hope you all are doing well. I'm doing pretty good, thank you. So, now we're going to do part 2 of the reading and speaking test. Well, it's mostly a reading test, but it's also a speaking test because you will read out loud. So it's not purely a reading test. A pure reading test would be reading comprehension. So then you would only need to read and then answer questions about the text, but because this is a reading out loud, so then it becomes a reading and a speaking test, because you need to make a video where you read the text out loud. So before I gave you the first two small texts, and today I'm going to give you the the second part of these speaking and reading tests, and those are two more small passages that you need to read. And again, I cannot stress that this is important for your total overall score and for your grade, because these in total 4 tests will will add up to about between 25 and 30% of your total score. So they will pardon me, so they will matter. So please do them and send them either to my private line or to the P3 group created in my name that I created for your class. Okay? It's important. Please do these video clips where you read these 4 texts out loud. And I'm not going to go through the criteria again, but I will just remind you that the pronunciation and the fluency, that's all that matters. Okay? So the first text is on page 34 in the workbook. So you have one text in the workbook and one in the student book. So the first text in the workbook is on page 34, theme 3, and it's called Zebras in South Africa. Okay? And but you can choose to either read Zebras in Africa, or you can choose to read What do elephants look like? So you can either, in the workbook, you can either read this text, Zebras in South Africa, or the next page, you can choose to read this page. I know this looks more, but it's about the same size, just this is much bigger, that's why it looks more than this. Here it's more compressed using a smaller font. But so for the first text you can choose one of these. If you want to read both, that's fine, but you don't have to. So this is only one text. Either read one of these or read both. But the second part of this test will be in the student book, page 51. Student book, page 51. Up here. And this is important because this is a new text. This is unit 4, which we have not gotten to yet. So this text we have never read before. So it's called Clothes from Bhutan. You do not need to answer the questions, just read the text. Okay? So let me start by reading it for you. I will start with the workbook. Okay? Zebras in South Africa. Okay, ready? Zebras are interesting animals that live in South Africa. They look like black and white horses. They have 4 legs and a long tail. Zebras do not eat animals. They only eat plants. People can see zebras in some parts of South Africa. Okay? So now I'm going to read the second text. You don't have to read both. You can if you want to, but you don't have to. Okay, so what do elephants look like? They are big and gray. They have 4 legs and a long trunk. What do lions look like? They are big and yellow. They have 4 legs and a long tail. What do monkeys look like? They are small and good climbers. They have 2 legs and a tail. And you might wonder, why do they only have 2 legs? Because monkeys, they have 2 legs and 2 arms. Elephants and lions, they have 4 legs and no arms. Okay. And lastly, what do giraffes look like? They are tall and yellow brown. So they're yellowish brownish. They have 4 legs and a long neck. Long neck. Okay. So that is the text for the workbook, page 34 and 35. Alright, now I'm going to read the text in the student book, Clothes from Bhutan. Okay, ready? A go is a type of robe from Bhutan. It can be made of cotton or wool. Sometimes it's made of silk too. Only men wear goes. They are worn with a belt called a kira. A kira is made of cloth. People can wear a go in any kind of weather. Men from Bhutan often wear this robe. Okay, so that was the second part of the small reading test. Okay, so please do these 2 or maybe even 3 texts. Minimum 2, but you can do 3 if you want. You can do all 3 of these texts if you want. That's okay. And then don't forget to send the video clip to me, my personal line, or to the line group P3 that I have created for P3 only. Okay? So do not send it to the P3 group that everyone has access to. Okay? Good. And also send again all the videos that you have made during this semester to either my personal line or to that group. You don't need to send them if I have already graded it. If I have written good or very good or okay or and then some comment, then you don't need to send it again. But if I have not written anything, if I have not given you any feedback, any comment on a video clip that you have sent, then send it again. Because when this semester started, the school told us that we were only going to do online video clips for a month, 2 weeks, a month, and then school would open and you would go to class and physically study at the school. So that's why Gigi Gamp, head of English, he told us, oh, just have fun, make fun video clips, and it's nothing serious. So that's why most phalanx we didn't know, so that's why we didn't mark your video clips in the beginning. So if I have not written a comment on any of your previous video clip that you have sent me, please send me again, because there is an expiration date. If you send a video clip, then that video clip can only be watched for maybe 2 weeks, maybe a month, I don't remember, but not for very long. Okay? Alright, good job. So I will see you in the next video clip. Take care and bye bye. And please do these recordings and send to me. Alright, take care. See you next time. Bye bye.